All right, let's talk about Django. The Python framework that basically promises to solve all our modern web development problems in one go, making things fast, secure, and scalable. But as we're about to find out, its biggest selling points can also hide some pretty serious traps.
So this is the big question, right? Every developer feels this pressure. You've got to build fast, you have to be secure, and you absolutely need to be able to scale. It always feels like you're forced to pick two and just hope for the best with the third. But what if a framework came along and said, hey, you can have all three? Well, that's exactly where Django makes its grand entrance.
So, first, let's just quickly set the stage here. We need to unpack what we really mean by the modern web dilemma. It's this high-stakes environment that frameworks like Django were literally born to handle. Okay, so picture this. Businesses are in a constant race to get their products out the door. That means developers are under immense pressure to build things incredibly fast. But that speed can come at a huge cost. A quick launch can easily turn into a massive headache later on, with security holes or a system that completely falls over the minute it gets popular. It's like walking a tightrope every single day. And this is where Django steps onto the scene with its big, bold promise. It was specifically designed to solve this dilemma, and it does it with its famous batteries included philosophy. So what on earth does batteries included actually mean? Well, think of it this way. Django comes pre-packaged with almost everything you need for common web development tasks. So instead of you having to build a user login system or an admin dashboard from scratch every single time, Django just gives them to you. They're ready to go. The whole idea is to get all that repetitive stuff out of the way so developers can focus on what makes their applications special. And these aren't just little conveniences, they are game changers. We're talking about a super secure user authentication system right out of the box, a powerful admin panel that gets generated for you automatically, a really intuitive way to work with your database, and, of course, built-in protections against a ton of common web attacks. This is the magic that lets teams build and launch projects so incredibly fast. But, and there's always a but, right? Here comes the twist in our story. That amazing convenience we were just talking about, it's a classic double-edged sword. Let's dig into some of the hidden dangers that are lurking behind all that power. So on one hand, yeah, you get that lightning-fast development speed. But the risk? Django can sometimes hide too much of the underlying complexity. If a developer doesn't really get what's happening under the hood, they can end up with this tangled mess of over-abstracted code. And let me tell you, that becomes an absolute nightmare to debug and maintain later on when business needs start to change. So that initial speed can morph into a really painful long-term maintenance headache. Now, this brings us to what I'd call a security paradox. Django has fantastic built-in safeguards against threats like SQL injection, which is great. But that can create this dangerous false sense of safety. A team might start thinking, oh, it's fine, Django handles all the security stuff, and then get a little careless with their own code. And that's how you accidentally open up brand new vulnerabilities. You gotta remember, the framework is a powerful tool, not a magical shield. And then there's Django's Object Relational Mapper, the ORM. It's an amazing tool, really. It lets you interact with your database using simple Python code instead of writing complicated SQL. But here's the trap. It is shockingly easy to misuse. For instance, a single, innocent-looking line of Python code could secretly be generating hundreds of database queries instead of just one efficient one. And at first, you might not even notice. But as your application grows and traffic picks up, these hidden bottlenecks can bring your entire system to a grinding halt. Okay, but it's not all doom and gloom. Not at all. Django isn't some dusty old tool that's stuck in the past. It is constantly evolving and adapting to what's happening in tech right now. So the framework itself, well, it has a very smart future. And you can see this evolution so clearly. I mean, Django started out with this more monolithic structure, which was perfect for those traditional server-rendered websites. But it has grown so much. Now it integrates beautifully with modern front-end frameworks and microservice architectures. And today, we're even seeing it connect with AI and automation for things like smarter debugging. That's what keeps it so relevant. And this right here is the absolute key for anyone working with Django today. Its future success isn't about using it in a little bubble all by itself. No way. It's about blending its rock-solid stability with modern practices, things like containerization, cloud deployments, and API-first design. Think of the framework as the foundation, not the entire house. So, all of this brings us to our final and maybe most important point. How do you go from just using Django to truly mastering it? It's all about learning how to turn those potential risks we talked about into your greatest strengths. So here's your practical game plan. First, you have to look beyond the framework itself. Really learn the fundamentals of things like database optimization and caching. Second, you have to embrace modern DevOps. Tools like Docker and automated CI/CD pipelines, they're not optional anymore. They are essential for building reliable systems. And finally, and this is a big one, you have to commit to never ever stopping learning. Technology just moves way too fast to rely only on what you learned last year.
When you boil it all down, it really comes to this. The framework gives you an incredible head start with power and speed, but it's no substitute for deep engineering knowledge. The real choice every team has to make is whether they're going to use Django as a convenient shortcut or as a professional tool that demands real skill and discipline to master. And that leaves us with one final question for you to chew on. Are you just building for today, or are you truly engineering for tomorrow? Because the answer to that question is going to define the success or failure of your projects for years to